So I think we're going to hear directly from Mika from ReBit, and her video is going to cover and share insights on the transgender career consultation efforts in Japan.
Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for this great opportunity. I will talk about the current situation of workplace gender equality in Japan. My name is Mika Yakushi, Representative Director of ReBit, a certified nonprofit organization in Japan. ReBit is dedicated to create a society where LGBTQ can freely choose their future while being their authentic selves. I also serve as a board member of Pride House Tokyo, Japan's first permanent LGBTQ center established in 2020. My gender pronouns are he, him. I am a trans man. Born as a girl, I struggled with my gender identity and attempted suicide in high school, unable to talk to anyone about my gender identities. As a college student, I founded ReBit because I wanted to tell children just like my younger self that it is okay to be yourself. Today, I will cover the 4 topics. Let's start with introducing ReBit. We operate with 25 staff members in Tokyo and Osaka, two big cities in Japan, focusing on education, career support, welfare service, and government collaboration to ensure that LGBTQ can learn, work, and live authentically. The first pillar is education. Since 2010, we have conducted over 1,800 classes and workshops in schools and government agencies. We also developed an educational material kit to help train allied teachers who support LGBTQ students in schools. The inclusion of LGBTQ topics in all elementary school textbooks starting in the 2024 academic year is a major win for us and everybody in Japan. The second pillar is career support. We launched LGBTQ career support in 2013. We have supported more than 12,000 LGBTQ to job hunt, and we provide corporate training and policy consultation to over 500 companies. We organize Japan's largest diversity and inclusion career fair called Diversity Career Forum with 60 corporate sponsors. The third pillar is welfare support. LGBTQ often face barriers in accessing social services. In response, ReBit launched Japan's first LGBTQ-friendly welfare support office, focusing on job hunting support for LGBTQ individuals with mental health issues or disabilities in Tokyo and Osaka. The fourth pillar is government collaboration. We support local governments in advancing LGBTQ policies. We work alongside 200 cities, providing training and support for policy designs and implementation. Let's jump into the state of LGBTQ in Japan. In Japan, being LGBTQ is not considered a crime, but legal protections are lacking. First, marriage equality. Japan is the only G7 country that does not legalize same-sex marriage. In 2019, Freedom of Marriage for All lawsuit was launched by 13 same-sex and transgender couples across 5 cities in Japan and is now still fighting for marriage equality. However, partnership certificates exist in Japan. In 2015, Tokyo's Shibuya and Setagaya Ward introduced a partnership system for same-sex couples. Today, nearly 500 cities offer partnership certificates, covering over 80% of the population. However, these certificates hold no legal recognitions and do not grant the same rights as marriage, so we still need to fight for same-sex marriage in Japan. Next, let's look into gender recognition laws. In 2004, Japan passed the gender recognition law, but it requires transgenders to undergo surgery to change their gender marker. In 2023, Japan's Supreme Court ruled that this requirement was unconstitutional, but the law has not yet been revised. So, Japan does not have a national anti-discrimination law protecting LGBTQ rights in Japan. However, in 2023, the LGBTQ Understanding Promotion Act was passed. This law encourages government agencies, schools, and businesses to promote LGBTQ inclusion, though it does not impose legal penalties if they don't. Next, let's look into the research and current situations regarding LGBTQ and workplace. LGBTQ face significant challenges in job hunting and employment. A survey found that 87% of transgender experience difficulties or harassment during the job search process. Even after getting jobs, more than half continues to face workplace challenges and harassment. As a result, 41% of LGBTQ experience mental health issues, and 1 in 2 faces financial hardship. Let's look into the corporate and institutional initiatives. The Ministry of Health, Labor, and Welfare has been a leader in LGBTQ workplace policies. In 2017, sexual harassment guidelines required companies to promote LGBTQ inclusion, and in 2020, the Workplace Harassment Prevention Act mandates workplace protections, including for LGBTQ employees. The Ministry of Health also conducts surveys, publishes reports on corporate best practices, and offer consultation services for LGBTQ and corporations. The Pride Index, developed by Work with Pride, evaluates LGBTQ workplace inclusion. It was launched in 2016 with 79 companies, and by 2024, 866 companies have achieved the criteria. The 5 pillars of the Pride Index are: 1. Policy, anti-discrimination policies. 2. Representation, LGBTQ employee networks. Excuse me. Excuse me. 2. Representation, LGBTQ employee networks and consultation services. 3. Inspiration, training and awareness programs. 4. Development, inclusive HR policies. And 5. Engagement, social contributions and external partnerships with NPOs and governments. Since 2016, ReBit has organized Japan's largest diversity career forum. 60 companies have participated with support from the Ministry of Health and Ministry of Education, and over 700 universities has collaborated with us. Before COVID, the forum was held in person, attracting over 3,000 attendees. And after COVID, The forum moved online, receiving over 1.2 million views. While progress is being made, most LGBTQ workplace initiatives are led by large companies. However, 99.6% of businesses in Japan are small and medium-sized enterprises. Therefore, policies must accelerate LGBTQ inclusion in SMEs. So, Japan has made progress in LGBTQ inclusion, but challenges still remain. We must continue to push for legal protections, expand workplace inclusion beyond large companies, and create a society where LGBTQ can truly be themselves. Thank you very much for your attention.